Good morning. Day 135 of Bama to Baxter. I think it's day 95 on the AT. I've been on trail for about a mile now. Last night was really nice. It was really cold temperatures. I think the nighttime lows are probably in the low 50s, just a rough guess. Yeah, it was nice, cool temperatures, great sleeping weather. Campsite was extremely rocky, so it was a little challenge to set up the tent. Had to use some rocks from the fire pit to kind of stake out the tent. So really just getting on trail. Really don't have much of a choice today. I got about 20 miles to do. I'm in one of I think the driest section in PA. In these 20 miles here, there is only one water source on trail. It's about 7 miles in for the day. All the other water sources would add like an extra mile to the day. So I've got 7 miles, and then I'm gonna load up on water for roughly the last 13 miles of today. So it'll be 20. I will pass by Palmerton. I do not plan on stopping in town. I got enough food to get me to Delaware Water Gap. So I've got roughly 44 miles to the Delaware Water Gap. So roughly just a little over 2 days. So onward we go. One thing really nice about northern PA in these dry sections, this is a second water cache that I've seen. Right now there's like 4 gallons of water in there, 3 bottles of Gatorade. So that's really cool. I still got 2 liters on me to get me the next 5 miles, so I got plenty. So I'm not gonna take anything, but that has been nice. There was a water cache late yesterday where I picked up about a liter of water to get me, basically get me to the next water source. Stopped at the George Washington Outer Bridge Shelter, I believe is what it's called, for lunch. And then just down the hill here is my last water source on trail for about 13 miles. This shelter, this must be one of the originals, because I believe when they started building the AT, they started in PA, but this looks like this might be one of the original shelters when they built the AT. But I am getting ready to head into one of the sections in PA I've really been looking forward to. Right now I'm descending down into Lehigh Valley Gap, down in the Palmerton area, and then I'll come back up out of the gap and coming up out of Lehigh Valley Gap. It's a lot of rock scrambling. I think there's some sections where you really have to hoist yourself up to get up out of the gap there, so that should be some really fun times. I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm going to eat lunch and then I'll get back on trail. Getting ready to start to climb up out of Lehigh Valley. Fun time. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Top of Lehigh Valley Gap. AT is down there. AT does not come up here. But I couldn't get this high up and not get to the top. That's some pretty amazing views. Absolutely beautiful. Now to get back down, get back to rejoin with the AT. This is one time maybe I should have left my back further down where the AT's at, or my pack. Onward we go. Sent my wife a text before I started this section. I said, if I die, I love you. I sent her a picture of what I was about to climb. So one, she's either cursing me out right about now that I sent that, or two, is looking to up my life insurance policy. One of the two. Sorry, babe. Love you. Made it out of the Lehigh Valley Gap. I was really looking forward to that section. It did not disappoint. Man, I absolutely loved that. In the past day, Dragon's Tooth has been bumped down from #1 funnest section to #3. Now, in order, according both to the funnest section and the biggest adrenaline rush, is the climb out of Palmerton, Lehigh Valley Gap. It's #1. #2 is the Pennsylvania Knife's Edge. #3 is Dragon's Tooth. I expect it will probably stay in that order until I hit the Whites or maybe Maine. That was some fun stuff. Pretty cool. And before I started that climb up there, I passed my 1,700 mile mark of Bama to Baxter. I've got less than 300 miles to the Connecticut-Massachusetts state line. Shortly after I pass it, I will hit mile 2,000 and get to see my wife for the first time since February. Miss you, babe. Onward we go. I'm about 15 miles in for today. I got about another 5 miles to go. Today has been a rocky day, but I've been enjoying it. There's been really a rock scramble after rock scramble. Some smaller than others, some big ones, some small ones. It's been an enjoyable day. That's not to say it hasn't really taken it out of me. It's worn me down pretty good. But yeah, about 15 in for today. Trying to get like another 5 miles. I did run across the water cache, so I did fill up all my water. Well, for the most part, I got about 3 liters on me. So I will, if I need to stop early for camp, I'm fine. And then it'll be enough to get me to camp, and probably like another 5 to 10 miles in the morning. So yeah, today is coming to a close. Overall, it's been a great day. So thanks everyone for watching. If I come across anything else that's interesting, I'll turn this thing back on. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great night and enjoy the footage from the Palmerton Lehigh Valley Scramble coming up out of the gap there. Onward we go.